Установили, что это британские корабельные мишени. Смысл здесь заключается у них в чем? То есть он сделан из стеклопластика.
From the steadily growing collection of military trophies to the intact British technology captured, Russia continues to amass victory after victory. Is it true that British tech also cannot compete with Russian tech? Before we take a look at the recently discovered British-made trophies found by Russia, there was an interesting incident that occurred earlier. On July 10th, the Russian Ministry of Defense released a video showcasing significant findings seized by their troops in the Kursk border region. In the video, members of the International Mine Action Center from the Military Engineering Academy, part of Task Force Sever, displayed to the public various types of ammunition and mines they had discovered in the field. Among the items shown were a number of cluster munitions and anti-tank, as well as anti-vehicle mines originating from NATO member countries. However, what was even more astonishing was the discovery of improvised explosive devices disguised in unusual ways. Some were camouflaged as everyday objects such as teddy bears, power banks, wristwatches, and even money. The ammunition found came from a variety of countries, including Denmark, Germany, the United States, Spain, Romania, the Czech Republic, and even Ukraine itself. What else will be discovered in the journey ahead? It seems this story is far from over. On July 14th, Sputnik International reported via Telegram that Russia recently captured global attention with its success in intercepting a sophisticated British reconnaissance drone flying through its territory. This achievement not only demonstrated the Russian forces' ability to intercept unmanned aerial vehicles with precision and minimal risk, but also shed light on the technology and strategies behind the use of modern drones in armed conflicts. The captured British drone was subsequently handed over to the Bar Sarmat Special Inspection Center for further analysis. The drone features a carbon fiber frame, a material known for its high capability to absorb radar radiation, making it highly effective in evading enemy radar detection. The primary purpose of this drone is not merely to deliver warheads to destroy targets, but also to overwhelm enemy air defense systems with multiple decoy objects. This strategy aims to weaken opposing defenses through information overload, where the decoys can be directly integrated with real warheads to make the attack more effective. In terms of design, the drone has been modified with a brushless jet engine that generates around 30 kilograms of thrust, allowing it to cruise at a speed of approximately 100 to 110 kilometers per hour. In the final phase, the drone can accelerate to speeds of 220 to 230 kilometers per hour to evade air defense systems and ensure a precise strike. This high speed also contributes to fuel efficiency, enabling the drone to reach targets at maximum range. Overall, it is considered a relatively low-cost device that is still highly capable in both intelligence gathering and offensive operations. However, when compared to Russian drones such as the Geran 2, this British-made drone still has several limitations. The Geran 2, which has been used extensively on the battlefield in Ukraine, offers several significant advantages. First, the Geran 2 has better endurance in harsh combat conditions and a range that exceeds that of the British drone. In addition, its navigation and control systems are designed with technology tailored to situational needs, including the ability to evade increasingly advanced modern air defense detection systems. Meanwhile, British drones, such as the Dart 250 EW, an electronic warfare drone variant used in Ukraine, serve more in the role of suppressing enemy communications and radar systems rather than acting as direct weapons. Although useful for electronic disruption, these drones rely on stable communication networks and are vulnerable to bad weather conditions and increasingly sophisticated anti-drone systems. which limit their effectiveness on battlefields equipped with well-prepared integrated defenses. Experience on the Ukrainian battlefield has shown that the use of drones, especially the light and inexpensive types, like those widely supplied by the UK to Ukraine, comes with both strengths and weaknesses. On one hand, these drones can be deployed in large numbers to overwhelm enemy air defenses, create confusion, and open up attack opportunities. However, over time, battlefield users have found that poor weather conditions, limited operational range, and increasingly effective anti-drone defense systems can significantly reduce the overall effectiveness of these drones. The European Council on Foreign Relations observes that a major lesson for Western powers from this conflict is that drone technology must be rapidly adapted to follow the dynamics of the battlefield. A drone that is highly effective today may quickly become obsolete as detection and countermeasure technologies advance, meaning the drone innovation cycle must move very quickly. This implies that drone development should not only focus on improving autonomy and speed, but also integrate artificial intelligence and the capability to operate in electronically contested environments. Additionally, drone systems designed for specific functions, such as decoys, reconnaissance, or electronic warfare, must be developed with flexibility in mind so they can adapt to changing battlefield conditions. This is especially important because the modern battlefield is not only physical, but also electronic and digital, making survivability in such complex environments a key factor in overall drone performance. In this context, the success of Russian forces in intercepting British drones without sustaining damage demonstrates their increasing readiness to face new technologies and drone-based attack strategies. It also indicates that Russia's technological development and air defense tactics are capable of matching and even countering external drone assaults. On the other hand, one of the most glaring mistakes by the UK and its allies in supporting Ukraine may lie in the overestimation of drone effectiveness, without adequately considering the rapidly evolving battlefield and enemy defenses. Relying on large numbers of cheap drones to overwhelm enemy territory may be effective in the short term, but it raises the risk that anti-drone technologies could quickly neutralize such fleets. So, what do you think? Can the West's strategy, especially its reliance on cheap drones, adapt to face Russia's increasingly sophisticated responses? That's all for today's episode, and thanks for watching.